Happening now, the Supreme Court issues a historic decision on sports gambling. Shoplifting arrest leads to the discovery of liquid meth.
And I'm Dakota Hunter in the First Defense Weather Center. Pretty gray and gloomy out there today. We've got to bring in a few rain showers for the week, and yeah, it's going to be a wet week. We'll break it all down coming up.
And it's Motivational Monday, brought to you by the Fitness Bunker. That's news now for Monday, May 14th, 2018.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works Studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
And good Monday to you. Thanks so much for being here with us. I'm Justin Gould. A live look at our 3rd Street Skycam outside of our downtown Jamestown studios, where it's 61 degrees and overcast. Our top stories are coming up in just a moment, but first we turn to Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, who's standing by in the First Defense Weather Center. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, happy Monday, everybody, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday. Of course, I treated my mother to a wonderful dinner last night, and we had a nice long conversation. So always make sure you talk with your mother, because she's not going to be around for long. Let's take a look at the radar. First of all, we'll show you what is going on. That is the next band of rain that is going to be moving in pretty much early this afternoon. It's currently out in Ohio and the western portion of Pennsylvania, and this has a direction of motion to the east-northeast. So this will be kind of making its way into the area early this afternoon today. So yeah, you'll be dodging a few raindrops early this afternoon. So the forecast for you today, cloudy throughout the day. There may be a few small breaks in the cloud cover today, maybe leading to some mostly cloudy skies, but don't count on the way of much of sunshine. The clouds are really going to win it out for today. Rain showers for the early afternoon, and temperatures a little bit warmer, 67 at the waterfront, going to 74 inland with a I dropped my clicker, with a southwest wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Hopefully I didn't break my clicker, but we'll come back with that full weather segment, and I'll talk about it a little bit later on. Back to you, Justin.
All right, Dakota, thank you. Our top story today, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to legalize sports gambling nationwide, opening the floodgates for states to monetize what's been an underground industry worth billions of dollars. Until today, it was illegal to place bets on football, basketball, baseball, and other sports in most states. The court, in a statement, said Congress can regulate sports gambling directly, but if it elects not to do so, each state is free to act on its own. Our job is to interpret the law Congress has enacted and decide whether it is consistent with the Constitution. The case originated in New Jersey, and the momentum of their initiative there made its way to Washington. Now, originally, the 1992 Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act barred states from legalizing sports gambling. It made Nevada the only state where a person could wager on a result of a single game. Today's ruling gives states go-ahead to legalize betting on all sports. And a Conewango man was arrested after reportedly stealing items from Walmart on Sunday night. Lakewood Bus-Dye police were called to the retail store shortly before 11 for a report of a shoplifting in progress. When they arrived, they say that the suspect, later identified as Travis Senti, allegedly stole items from the store and took off in a vehicle. Police said they located a vehicle operated by Senti a short time later. Now, during the encounter, authorities said Senti was in possession of brass knuckles, which were reportedly in plain sight. Police also alleged that he was in possession of methamphetamine suspended in liquid. Additionally, police charged him with aggravated unlicensed operation. He was arraigned and is currently being held at county jail on $75,000 bail. And President Trump is trying to help a Chinese business rebound. In a tweet Sunday, the president said that he's trying to give ZTE a way to get back into the business fast. The smartphones and telecom equipment company stopped its main operations last week. This after the Trump administration prohibited U.S. companies from selling their items until 2025. The ban started after officials said that ZTE broke a deal by violating U.S. sanctions on North Korea and Iran. They sold their phones to those companies. ZTE denies it did anything wrong and that the ban could severely impact them. Coming up on the other side, a look at more of our news headlines. Stay with us.
Where coverage comes first. You're watching WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvanna Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
Love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view. An investor who returned 7 prestigious paintings to their original home after winning them at auction said the paintings are in need of a permanent place here in Jamestown. Maryland developer Arnold Duke, who made quite a splash when he purchased the Key Bank building last year, made the proclamation at a free public show on Friday. In the latest building he purchased on Main Street, Duke said the process to get the paintings back in the city was a difficult one.
These are 100-year-old frames, and the artwork is beautiful, and it needs to be protected, and it needs to be in Jamestown. It's a beautiful community. The people here are wonderful, and I'm very comfortable. I travel all over the world in cities all across America, and people here are really genuine, friendly, nice, down to earth, and I just love it here.
And Duke said the paintings are old and need special attention and care and transport. He's looking for a special home for them right here in town. And drivers of keyless cars, listen up. Since 2006, at least 28 people have died of carbon monoxide poisoning because drivers forgot to turn off the ignition, and dozens more have been injured from the gas. Now, that's according to a report in the New York Times. 3 years ago, there was a class action lawsuit linked to carbon monoxide death in keyless cars, but that suit was dismissed by a judge in 2016. The Society of Automotive Engineers called for automakers to have features like beeps to warn drivers if their vehicles are still on. Some car companies agreed to do so voluntarily, but others have not. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter is back with a full look at our forecast. Some rain moving across the area now. We'll be right back.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
The weather is heating up, and so are the deals at Express Bike and Auto, right here in Jamestown, located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension. They are your one-stop shop for all of your vehicle, ATV, and motorcycle needs. They even sell vehicles and get available. So what are you waiting for? Get to Express Bike and Auto right here in Jamestown at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension now.
Now, your first defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
What do you know? I didn't break my clicker when I dropped it. Welcome back to News Now. Let's kick off this weather segment with the Sky Vision Camera Network. That is the camera overlooking Chautauqua Lake. And yeah, pretty cloudy and gloomy out there right now. It is 66 degrees with a dew point of 59 and a south-southeast wind averaging 3 miles per hour. On to the graphics, and we will take a look at Doppler vision. And there is absolutely nothing across western New York showing up on this time lapse. But if you peek back down here to the west, you will see that there is some rain that is coming our way. As I showed you earlier on the high-res Viper radar, are. This band of rain currently out in Ohio is going to be pushing its way into Erie, Pennsylvania, and then ultimately into western New York throughout the early afternoon hours, so you're going to be dodging a few raindrops this afternoon. Let's show that to you here on FutureScan. This is the in-house Vipercast model. It's already picking up on it. Then as we go throughout the afternoon, this is about 2 o'clock this afternoon, you can see we're going to be in this band of rain and possibly thunder shower activity, so don't be a bit surprised if you hear a few rumbles of thunder throughout the afternoon hours. That clears out for the late afternoon going into tonight. Probably a clear night, just a few little patches of showers, and it's going to be a mild night. We're going to only bottom out in the lower 60s for low temperatures, and this is early tomorrow morning. There's going to be another band of showers and thunder showers pushing in tomorrow. That is early tomorrow morning. It kind of fizzles out, goes to a few scattered showers, and then again for the early afternoon tomorrow, we're going to get into this band of shower and thunder shower activity. Again, the yellows to oranges to reds indicate the heavier amounts of rainfall, so not a bit surprised if we pick up probably about 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 inch of rain probably tomorrow on top of what we're going to get today, which is probably not going to be a whole lot. Rain showers will continue throughout the afternoon tomorrow, and then it clears out, and then just a few patches of showers maybe for tomorrow night before it clears out for later tomorrow night. So the temperatures for tomorrow, it's basically going to be almost like a rinse and repeat like we have today. Again, the Lake Erie shoreline is going to remain cooler because of a southeast breeze, light breeze, but it will be a little bit noticeable there, probably going upper 60s near the immediate shoreline. Once you go inland, temperatures will spike into the lower to mid 70s as that. Let's take a look at the detailed forecast. The next 7 days of your life are coming up, brought to you by Quick Solutions, and 76 on Wednesday, and that's not bad. We're bringing a few rain showers at that point. Probably the driest day is going to be Thursday, 79, making a run at 80. Once again, how about that? But temperatures go back down into the 60s for the weekend with a few rain showers. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, $16 for 16 days will get you in the door. Lose 4 pounds, your next month is on them. Try a green zone class and maximize your performance. Hot yoga, 24/7 access. Simply walk into Fitness Bunker in Lakewood right now on Summit Avenue. Make an investment in your health and wellness. Fitness Bunker in Lakewood. Find them on Facebook.
WNY News Now, sponsored by Chautauqua Audio Works, 3335 South Roberts Road in Fredonia. More than a music store. Call 679-4333. Call now, 679-4333. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price you can't beat. Have a we'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Welcome back to News Now. It is time for our Motivational Monday segment. Dakota, you're excited.
The things we talk about during the commercial breaks. That's
yeah,
all
they don't know what we're saying like 5 seconds before we come back. So we got our trusted Andy in our ear guiding the ship. So it is Motivational Monday in collaboration with the Fitness Bunker, which if you haven't checked it out, what are you waiting for? They're located in
I'm just too lazy.
The village of Lakewood, and we spoke to Joe this week talking about balanced workout and how you can bring structure to it. Take a look.
Hey guys, my name's Joe Walsh and this is Motivational Monday. For Motivational Monday, I'm going to kind of talk about structural balance and how to implement that into a workout. When we're talking about structural balance, we can divide the body up into about 4 parts. First part being upper body anterior, so front of your body. Upper body posterior, so back of your body. Lower body anterior, so lower body, front of your body. And lower body posterior, so lower body, back of your body. The first exercise we're going to use to demonstrate upper body anterior, so front of our body, is going to be a push-up. With a push-up, generally I start clients off of an incline. When we get into position, tight glutes and tight abs. Tight glutes locks your hips into positioning. Tight abs holds your spine in that correct positioning. I'm going to come forward onto my toes, and I'm almost leaving my elbows in the exact same spot as my shoulders extend past my elbows. Tightening my glutes and abs, coming right back up. So if you notice, my forearms is almost in the exact same spot the entire time. It's more of like a gymnastic style push-up. From push-ups, we'll go into lower body anterior. So lower body, front of the body. So more a quad dominant exercise. For a quad dominant exercise, we're going to use squats as our example. And it's an example that I really try to get clients to use when they first come to personal training. For a proper squat, I act like I'm sitting back in a chair. So I extend my glutes back as I'm sitting back in a chair, holding my hands forward, and my knees want to make sure I never come in with them. If my knees come in, I'm going to be putting a little bit too much pressure on my meniscus. So instead of having my knees out, I'm going to create external rotation, torquing at the hip, and sitting back in a chair. So my knees end up either directly over my feet or slightly out to the side. As I stand up, I'm re-engaging my glutes and again returning to that tight abs, tight glutes position, bracing our spine. From squats, we'll talk a little bit about upper body posterior, so our back. For back, an example I usually start out clients with is a TRX row. It's a good variation. We lean back, still tight glutes, tight abs, and I'm following that exact same form I used in my push-up. So again, my wrists stay in line with my elbows. I'm contracting my back, my scapular pulls together, and I'm descending. And the entire time, I'm bracing myself and bracing again, tight glutes, tight abs. And for our fourth and final exercise, we're going to talk about lower body posterior. So lower body, the back, glutes, hamstrings, and we're going to use an RDL. The most important part of an RDL is keeping your spine straight. So a lot of people, whether you're deadlifting, doing an RDL, which stands for Romanian deadlift, straight deadlift, they'll start rounding at the spine, which a big no-no. Like we keep on talking, I keep on mentioning tight glutes and tight abs. And during any exercise, we're prioritizing our spine. So for our RDL, picking up the bar, tight glutes, tight abs, shoulder blades pinched. My hips are going to start to descend a little bit past my heels. As I'm coming down with a straight back, everybody's going to have a different range of motion. As soon as you feel that tightness in the back of your legs, you're going to want to come up from that point, retighten your glutes and abs, and return to the starting position. If you try to go any further or try to go to the ground just because you think you're supposed to, that's a lot of times where we'll kind of get that rounded spine, and that's exactly what we're not looking for. So that's my Motivational Monday. Those are my tips, and my name's Joe Walsh.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Boy, did he do, you know Joe.
Yeah, Joe and I actually went to high school together. Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Good. He's doing great. That was one of the best. These guys are pros. So if you haven't already checked it out, head on down to the Fitness Bunker. Such a comfortable environment, so welcoming. For a lot of people, working out can be scary, right? And
it is for me.
Right. I, in my opinion, I think it is. So they do such a good job, and we really appreciate it. Now we want to take a look at our first
actually, before we take a look at the 7-day, the person who was behind the Samuel Citizen account commented, so my wife wants to know when the Dakota-themed calendar comes out. We're working on it. We're working on it. Let's take a look at that Quick Solutions 7-day, and there you see 72 degrees for the next couple of days of your life. Few rain showers. Probably the best day of the week is probably going to be Thursday. We're going to make a run at 80 and probably some partial sunshine. But yeah, it's going to be a wet week, and the temperatures kind of moderate up and down. So yeah, have those umbrellas and galoshes handy.
Knowing Dakota, the calendar will only be 7 days long.
Yes.
Anything beyond that is voodoo country. Have a great day. News continues online at WNYNewsNow.com, where coverage comes first.
See you tomorrow.